Hey guys and girls, I got 10% female. Nice. Alright, anyway, guys, girls, rainy, shitty day. We're working inside today, and we're manufacturing pieces and parts for that Bronco. So I've been using the brake all day. Let me show you what I got going on. Check it out. Got this piece done. All the holes for welding. This fender's all done, ready to go on, but it's raining out. That looks pretty nice. Come out good. And out here, working on this Bronco. Got that piece there. Weld it in. Okay. We cut 3 inches off of here. That was a piece that went on here. Cut this off, and we made this piece out of that extra piece. Now this piece goes right here. We'll weld that in as soon as it quits raining. This bottom piece, I think I can make it. I was going to make it. Try it. I made that one. Came out pretty good. And over here, working on the floor pans. So this piece goes in there. Oh yeah, that's pretty nice. It fits in there, and this gets cut and adjusted, and that goes in there. And those are pretty nice pens. So that hole's fixed. Now I'm working on this hole back here. That's the last hole. And 2 little holes back there. And I gotta fix that hole they cut in the floor where the previous owners cut a hole in the floor to look for the sending unit. Yeah. We're getting it. We are getting it. This fender ready to come off. Put the new one on. That'll be all done. That new bumper looks awesome. That fender came out awesome. Oh, it matched up perfect. I had to adjust the door. Door shuts perfect now. Matches up perfect. Alright. Looking better. Check out this brake. Crazy. Old school, but it works. That's some good paint.
Yeah, it lays on good. That's good. I won't put too much on.
Let that dry. Put one more coat.
Yeah. It looks nice. Clean both. We take some apart. We take some apart. Clean everything up, paint it, and put it back together.
Well, it's brand new, but it ain't.
Yeah.
That's a poor man's restoration.
gotta work with what you got, what you're given. Dad, I got a new.
Hey Vern, here's what we got going on. Boy, they bolt these fenders on good. You think they're not, but they are. So they got these guide pins right here for the assembly line. That guides that in, everything guide, that lines everything up. Okay, so if you get all the screws in the wheel well, and the bolts on top, there's one in the door. Then this can come out, push it forward, and it'll come off them guides. So you gotta loosen this light socket for the headlights. You gotta loosen this up. There's 3 screws right here, bolts, 10 millimeter. Pop them out. Put a can in here to hold that away. Now I should be able to just pop this fender right off. See how it goes. Here it is. Look at that one, guys. Oh my God, it's terrible. Okay, I'll put the new one back on. coat on everything, make it look nice. Good enough.
Innings and their workload, but that's promising for the White Sox when you look ahead to the future. That looks like it could be a long rebuild. All right, conference is over. The number 9 hitter at the plate, going this game. Takes on the outer end. Reds are in. The Reds tonight playing the Yankees.
Oh, that looks good. That looks real good. Wow, guys, that fits real nice and looks good. All right, we got some stuff done today. Bronco busting. Hey, Vern. Start working on this other fender here. And this was a piece of rust. I cut it out, made a new piece. Gonna weld that in there. Just gonna zip those if I can. If not, I cut that out. Down here I had a hole. Painted behind there. Gonna weld this in. Beautiful here. The door must have got kinked. They just filled it in with Bondo. So I took it all off, or at least some of it. I'll sand it out, plane it out real nice. Alright, weld her up. Weld her up! You alright? There you go. Yeah, I almost lost you. Okay. Alright. Check that in. I gotta let it cool. Alright guys, check this piece out I made last night on the brake. I just came out here with a small piece of tin, put it on here, bent my angles with my hand, and then I bent this on the brake. I made it down from this factory line here so I don't mess up that factory line. That's where else you'll get cut and this will get just welded in, and you just leave it on there. Okay, so that's that. So I ran it long, and then today I cut this to fit in here. That's all gonna fit in there. I gotta weld that all up in there, weld across here, and then this side I just bent it all back. There it is. So I bent that side, and then bent that, cut that on the bottom, just like factory, and then bend that in there. Alright? It cuts all that rust out of there. Alright, let's get her welded in there. All right, Vern. Thanks for watching. And we're getting this Bronco slowly but surely. Next video, we should have the other side buttoned up, and then we'll start playing with that motor. We got to get some fuel pump and go over the wires, get a new battery, and I think she'll start right up. So, all right, guys, thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next video.